Hey guys, Jeff Ford here for another Fitness Friday. We're ready to rock with some SMR today. A lot of you are probably doing some regular stretching. I want you to answer the questions that we have in the post above. Be really honest with those answers. Flexibility is probably the most neglected component of fitness. You've heard us talk about this before. But today we're going to really focus on this topic called SMR. SMR just stands for Self-myofascial release. Okay? With y'all out there starting exercise programs and continuing exercise programs, this is something that you should be doing daily, if not 2 to 4 times a day. Today what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the feet, okay? Your feet take a beating, okay? Running, walking, bicycling, just living the normal course of your daily life. So what I really want to prove to you today is how restriction in one muscle group can affect everything else, all right? So I might be tight in my legs and it could actually be causing lower back pain. Very, very common with tight hamstrings, or it could cause, shoulder mobility, things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the feet today, okay? So what I'm going to do just to prove this to you today, we got a few different SMR tools. You can read more about it in the blog, where to find those. But I'm gonna test and retest. Whenever you're doing something and want to find the value in it, test it, benchmarks, okay? So from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna test how my hamstrings are right now, okay? So I'm a pretty flexible guy. Right now I can get almost my palms all the way to the ground. I can't get them quite there with my knees straight, but I can still almost touch the ground fully, all right? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this ball. Basically what self-myofascial release is doing is we've got this thing called fascia, okay? Fascia gets affixed to our muscles, and then scar tissue builds up as we move through exercise and gets really, really tight. Some of you who have been through physical therapy before, they probably worked with you on increasing your range of motion just using different devices like this. All right, so let's get started. Enough talking. What I'm going to want you to do, this is great for you white-collared folks out there, who have a desk job. We're just going to start to mash these feet. And the way I want you to work this is horizontally first, okay? So I'm using a lacrosse ball here, and boom, boom. Right when you find kind of like a hot spot, a tender point, you just kind of want to hang out there and roll on it, okay? I'm going to do this for about a few minutes, okay? I'm going to go all the way down, all the way to the base of the heel, and then back up through the arch on a horizontal motion, okay? And then I'm going to switch to vertical, okay? So I'm going to roll this ball up and down. And this feels great for most of you out there who know me, doing a lot of running and on my feet, pretty much all day long. So this one is critical for me. My arches seem to get really tight. So again, I found a hot spot here. I'm just going to roll around with this lacrosse ball. Best investment you can make, $2. You're already improving your flexibility and improving range of motion in your joints. Okay, so I'm going to finish up here just to show you, and we're going to do a test, retest. Just really found a hot spot in the back of my arch here, so I'm going to hang out here for another second or two. Good, and when you find that, just kind of dig around in there. It's going to be good pain, if I can put it that way. Shouldn't be any acute sharp pains going through your legs or through that foot. Alright, so I've SMR'd this thing. I've gone horizontal, vertical. You do want to spend a little longer than I'm demonstrating here. But now we're going to test, retest. So really just watch my arms here and see what happens. Wow, okay? So this, I could actually come all the way in back. We're going to test. I'm a real flexible guy. But now look at the difference. This right arm is that's about a foot in front, if you can see that on the camera there, is that I have, just from mashing my left foot, improved range of motion in my left hamstring. Pretty incredible. So you see me come down, I'm going to reach behind and back. I'm honestly trying to reach on the right here, but still about a foot difference from just rolling on my foot for about 60 seconds there. All right? So what I want you to do at home is try some of this stuff out. It's not just limited to your feet. We're covering your feet today. Our H3 at Home coaching members are going through this challenge this month, trying out some new things. You've got this rumble roller here. You can get these on Amazon. Foam roller, same deal. A lot of different methods and muscle groups that you should be hitting. SMR, is it good to do before your workout, after your workout? Really the answer is yes and yes, okay? So try it out, guys. Answer the questions above. I want you to start to be able to answer the questions that I've got in this post to about a 10 that you're doing this stuff regularly. All right. Have a fabulous day. Hope you've learned some cool things, and go ahead and pick up this trigger point ball, store it under your desk, and just roll around on it during the day. Perfect way to multitask. All right. We'll see you next week for another Great Fitness Friday. Thanks.